going to be reading an article that I wrote a while back, and okay, I'll be kind of reading and talking. I don't know how would be better, if I should just read it the way I wrote it, or I can read and talk about it. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm just trying this out, and sorry for the black and white. I'm a bit shy, so pardon me. But yeah, with time I'll use colored. Okay, so let's start. So the title for today's article is, would you still love me? Yeah, this question is it's a deep one. Yeah, like, if you're in a relationship with someone and they do something very terrible to you, maybe they cheat on you, they hurt you, just generally they hurt you, would you still love them, or would you fall out of love with them? So that's the question, and that's the title of the article. So most of you probably know the title of this article as a song. There's that song, would you love me when I'm something like that, like, would you still love me? Yeah, it's a very nice song. You should listen to it. I also wonder sometimes if I would find that one person that will love me through it all, regardless of all the negative happenings around the world in the aspect of marriage. I believe that marriage can be beautiful in all shades of the word beautiful. I have faith and hope that I can have a perfect marriage, in quotes. Yeah, I know everyone wants to have that one person that will answer yes to this question for the rest of their lives. The question, would you still love me? Like, everybody wants to have that one person that, when no matter what happens, if you ask them, would you still love me, they'll be like, yeah, like, regardless of what has happened. However, we must realize that people may answer yes to this question, but when reality hits, guys, life happens. When something happens and the person that you felt was the love of your life becomes a stranger to you, yeah, it happens. When reality hits, their yes begins to swindle and dance away to a maybe. I might consider to still love you, and sometimes it's an outright no. So, well, there's no need to worry. Yeah, don't worry about that. There's someone who answered yes to that question even before you got to meet him, and his answer will always be yes, no matter what happens. Of course, the person is none other, guys, drum roll, he's none other person but he's Jesus. Yeah, Jesus Christ. The Bible says that while we're yet sinners, Christ died for us, guys. Isn't that amazing? Like, we didn't even need to do anything for him to love us, so he would still love us regardless, because we didn't earn that love. He just chose to love us. So, like, that is mind-blowing, isn't it? Well, who does that? For real, like, who does that? Who loves you regardless of what you've done? Well, Jesus, that's the only person that does that. I'm blown away every single time I realize that this man loves me regardless. Sometimes our parents even stop loving us. Like, I've seen parents that abandon their children. They're like, this kid has given me too much trouble. Like, he's always getting into trouble. He has marred my name and all that. So because of that, I disown you or something. Stuff like that happens. So even people that give birth to us can, stop loving us, not talk about some random person. But then Jesus sticks no matter what. Some people are wondering how we switched from talking about marriage and our ideal love of my life to talking about the love of Jesus. Well, don't mind me. You'll get used to that with time. Well, back to the other part. Sometimes we should turn the question around to ask the person. Yeah, we're back to talking about the physical love with the opposite sex. Turn the question around and ask, would I still love him or her? Yeah, let's not be selfish. Think deep, like the person you're in a relationship with right now. Just sit down and think, if this guy does this, if this lady does that, would I still love him? Would I still love her? Ask yourself that question before you say yes to that person for the rest of your life, so you don't have any regrets. Like when you say yes at the altar, like you're saying till death do us part. Like when they say what's that word, what they say when they're making vows in sickness and in health, like no matter what, you're just trying to say for richer, like no matter what happens, I would still love you. So yes, ask yourself that question: would I still love this person? If this person has an accident tomorrow and they are crippled, would I still love them? If this person doesn't have money tomorrow, would I still love them? Think about it before you say yes for the rest of your life. Also, answer that question with regards to God. Would you still love God when you don't get that job? You've been applying for jobs. You are overqualified for the job, but you don't get it. Would you still love God? Would you still smile and say, I love you, Lord? When you're broke, when Sakwa have hold you, guys, I'm serious, don't mind me. When Sakwa have hold you, you're broke, like you're thinking, how can I even get 1K to step out or something? Would you still smile and say, Jesus, I love you with the whole of my heart? Would you do that? Like when you lose that special someone, like that, yeah, when you lose someone in death, would you still love God? Like even like relationship wise, you're in love with someone and they broke up with you, you lose them, and you were almost sure that God told you that was your husband or your wife. Would you still say, God, I love you? Would you? I want you to think deeply about this. When there is a delay in something, you've been trying to get something, it keeps delaying, do you still love God? Think about it and find rest. But well, I choose to love you regardless. Yes, you watching this video, I love you and I love God. Thank you for watching. Okay, sorry, I don't know what else to say, but yeah, just think about it. Would you still love your spouse? Would you still love God no matter what happens? But yeah, always remember that Jesus will love you no matter what. He still loves you. Bye. See ya.